In Romans chapter 11 and verse 17, he shares a principle that we know, but I think we take it for granted. In Romans chapter 11 and verse 17, he says, if some of the branches, now he's talking to Jews and he's talking to Gentiles, and he says, Paul says, if some of the branches have been broken off, talking about Jews, and you, though a wild olive shoot, a Gentile, have been grafted in. Now, when think about that grafting. That's a really important thing. We've seen vineyards grafted, and you can graft, evidently, olive trees. And we've seen a lot of fruit trees around here. We've seen a lot of fruit trees that they would graft in a branch on that root, And the interesting thing about that is we really feel a lot of power in that, because we know if we can get that branch to connect to that root, that branch is going to take off, isn't it? It's going to go. But on the other hand, I've also seen branches grafted in that died. Didn't you? Because, see, the grafting is very, very, very important. And listen to what he says. He says, if some of the branches have been broken off, you would, through a wild olive shoot, how being grafted in among the others, how now share in, I am going to start over. If some of the branches have been broken off, that's the Jewish people, and you, though a wild olive shoot, a Gentile, have been grafted in among the others, and now share in the nourishing sap from the olive root. See, this is very big, because see, you can believe with your mind and not be grafted in to the olive shoot. You can believe with your mind and not plug in to the sap. Okay? He goes on to say, do not boast over those branches. If you do, consider this. You do not support the root, but the root supports you. Okay? So, I don't support the root supports me. Okay? So, believing is drawing from the nourishing sap of God. See, that's how I know whether I'm believing with my mind and I'm believing with my heart. Because if I'm believing with my heart, I am drawing from the nourishing sap.